Hello everyone, Ian here at Cine Gear 2017 with Robert from Bright Tangerine. So Robert, just revisiting some things that we talked about at NAB. The Revolvr, great double-sided solution. Now you have the single-sided solution.
Yep, the Revolvr ATOM. What's different between the Revolvr and the Revolvr ATOM? This is a single-sided unit. But what we've done, because you're using this on a smaller and a more compact system, we've given you 3 inches of travel up and down the bars. So you've got an adjustment here where you can move it this way. And you've also got an adjustment where you can take the gear arm off and put it from one side to the other, as you can with the Revolvr. So 3 inches of travel, which is really important when you're using a compact lens and a smaller camera, giving you a lot more opportunity to mount the follow focus where you want to mount it, not where the rest of your gear, determines where it should be.
And I see that you have carried through the same philosophy. We forget, I make this joke all the time that, in Southern California, we forget it's cold, other parts of the world. Yeah. So you've made your focus knobs so you can really get a good grip on them in cold weather.
Yeah. Obviously, I've got a glove on here, a Bright Tangerine glove. What you can see is all of the knobs and all the levers have all been designed so you can use this in cold weather, or it doesn't have to be cold. If a person likes to wear gloves, or in a situation where it can be dirty and dusty, it's all easy to use. You can undo with the glove on. So rather than have to do the whole laborious take the glove off, as with a lot of our products, we've tried to make it where you can use your gloves without taking them off.
And I see you've carried over the tradition of different ways of limiting the travel of the focus and being able to move the swing arm quickly and easily, all those adjustments carried through. So you can kind of the same philosophy of the Revolvr, but on a smaller...
It is. We've got the same philosophy, like you said, with the Revolvr. And this is where all the technical and the time we did building the Revolvr, we've just carried this over into the Revolvr ATOM. So you can swap the gear arm over, like I said a minute ago. You've also got the option here as well of putting it straight onto a NATO rail. So you don't have the 15mm, you can go direct onto a NATO rail. Or it just gives you makes it a little bit easier when you're mounting it. You can put the gear up, the bars on, and then you can just attach the NATO rail afterwards and attach it then to the lens. Just making things a little bit easier. We've also got the option, same as the Revolvr, where you can use the crank handle and the whip. The handle is exactly the same as the Revolvr. You have an option in the 2 kits with the Revolvr ATOM, which is the Revolvr ATOM Cine and the Revolvr ATOM Mini. This is the Revolvr ATOM Mini. The Revolvr ATOM Cine, the only difference is you're using the handle from the Revolvr. That is the 2 differences between the 2 kits.
Okay, so little trivia here.
Yeah.
I seem to have noticed when I was building equipment for NAB and building it for this show, there's a theme that I've been seeing of British music, am I right, about Strummer and Revolvr?
The Joe Strummer, the Misfit, the Blacklight, the Revolvr. So yeah, we decided to go away from the whole letter number situation and went for something a bit more interesting, but hopefully people will remember it. It does take them time to learn it, but it's just completely different, a different way of looking at it, and that's what we've done with all of our products. We've looked at it a different way. Yeah.
So if you're following that path, I'm wondering what musical influences are coming down the road.
Funny you should say that, Ian. We have the 15mm Morrissey.
The Morrissey.
No, it's a 15mm lightweight bracket. A little bit different to all other lightweight brackets for your lens support. Where if you're tilting the camera forward, most lens supports will just support the lens. What you want to do is take the weight off of the camera mount. So when you tilt the camera forward, the weight is off the camera mount and actually onto the lens support as it should be. Slightly different as well. You've got an option to move the support up and down, or you can actually affix the lens support direct onto the lens and offer the lens up. 2 little things. So maybe we'll call this the Morrissey 15mm lens support, just for you, Ian.
All right, I like that idea. Okay, so when will we see these products?
This will start shipping very soon, we think within the month. We've now started building the first batch of these. These will start shipping to all of our resellers and customers that have purchased early on, I would say in the next 2 to 3, maybe even 3 weeks.
So we'll say July 2017.
To be confident, July 2017.
And same for the Morrissey.
And for the Morrissey. I'll pass this on to the team, the Morrissey.
All right, thanks so much, Robert. Thanks for watching. I'll see you again soon.
Thank you. Bye-bye.